Hey guys, what's up? How are you? Hope that you guys are having an amazing day today. If you're new to my channel, hi, my name is Jarrell, and in today's video we are just going to be playing with makeup that I have put together in this little basket that I haven't used yet. It's not super new, but it's new to me, and I just wanted to play with those items. I also wanted to retest the Makeup by Mario with you guys on camera, just using a different primer since I did not use a primer on my review. And I'm just going to be talking to you guys and getting ready because I do have to pick up my kids very soon from school, and this is just me testing a new makeup and also just makeup that I have been really enjoying. So it's going to be a little mixture of everything. So if you guys are interested in seeing how this face turns into, you know, what you're going to see at the end of the video, then please keep on watching. But before we do, please don't forget to like and of course subscribe to my channel if you have not already. And without further ado, let's get on to the video. I'm just going to start priming my eyes using my Hourglass primer. This is pretty much clear. It doesn't have any pigment, so it's not going to disguise any of the discoloration that I have on my eyelids, but it is a really nice, beautiful eye primer. I absolutely love my P. Louise base, but I think that that one is expired. I do need to repurchase that one. I am going to be using this palette right here from Mcgrath, which is the Star Wars, and this one is called the Divine Joy. I need to go and pick up my kids. I have nowhere else to go really, but just to pick up my children from school. So let's get creative and let's just be all out, you know? Let's be that mom that picks up their kids with a full face of makeup, like super colorful. So all right, so here we have the swatches. As you can see, it's super colorful, and again, all of the finishes for this palette right here are either metallic or shimmery. So we will see what we can create. I'm going to start with the purple shade, and I'm going to take it on a fluffy brush, and I'm going to start packing this on the outer corner. I'm going to just add it a little bit on my lower lash. So I wanted to add it a little bit on my lower lash, but I decided not to. I just want to keep the lower lashes really nice and bare. So I am going to end up cleaning that out. So I'm just going to add it to my outer corner. I'm just going to really stamp the color first, and then we're going to start blending it out little by little and shaping it out to your liking. So if you like a little bit more of a rounded shape, then go ahead and do that. I'm going to stand it out a little bit, and I want to keep it a little bit low. I don't want to go too high up. Like this one is already a little bit too high for my liking, but we're going to work with it. So just blend the edges and bring it in a little bit. With a smaller brush like this, I'm just taking a little bit of this deeper burgundy pinky shade. I'm going to add it right here in the center. All right, just like that, and just going back with the purple just to marry those two together a little bit better. I'm going to go with the blue shade. I'm going to add it right here to meet with the purple shade. Just going halfway, leaving a little bit of space. Going back with the brush that we were using for the purple to blend the edges and to make the blue and purple marry each other. Using this shade right here just to add it to the rest of the lid and just sweep it back towards the blue. So just patting that green right on top of that blue. The pigmentation on these shadows right here are insane. So going back with the purple shade just to bring it in a little bit more. Now you can still see the blue, but not as much as I was before. Now that I'm priming my face using my Tatcha primer, which is one of my favorites, and it works with so many of my foundations, I just feel like it gives me that blurring effect, which is something that I really wanted to have today, especially today because I am going to go back to this foundation right here, which is the Makeup by Mario. I did do a whole entire review on this foundation. It is probably the last review that I went up on YouTube just because my foundation took forever to get here. I ordered it directly from the Makeup by Mario website, and trust me when I tell you, I will never do that ever again because it took so crazy long. And as a makeup reviewer, you want to be like at least one of the first ones, or at least be in the middle when reviewing something, because if everyone starts hyping it up and everyone starts reviewing it and you are the last one to review something, like your video is definitely not going to get the exposure that you will want it to get. And that is definitely one of the reasons why I was just so sad because I couldn't get my review up. And you know, even though I really shouldn't focus on numbers, you know, I want to do this. I want to do this all the time, but it does get really, really discouraging when I feel like YouTube, now you guys, YouTube is just not pushing my content out. You know, it takes a long time to review something, to purchase it. Like a lot of the products that I use are not being sent to me. These are products that I'm actually purchasing myself, and I don't have a steady job. I do real estate, but it has been super, super slow, and that's like another video within itself. So the little money that I do have come in, I try to invest it into makeup, and sometimes it's just so overwhelming with all of the releases, and to have a foundation that it was like super hyped up just takes so long to get here. As a small YouTuber, it does affect my channel. But you know, it is what it is. It already happened. There's nothing that I can do about it. As I told you guys in my community tab, there's nothing that I can do. I was not going to fly all the way to New Jersey to get it out of the warehouse. So you know, it is what it is. So let's go ahead and move on to concealer. This one is the Lancome Tinted Dual Ultra Wear All Over Concealer. And I did get mine in the shade 320 Biscuit. It might be a little bit too dark, but we will make it work. I feel like the applicator is very firm comparing it to other applicators. So when it comes to YouTube, just so you guys know, I'm going to continue on uploading as much as I can. My goal is always to upload more than 2 videos a week. Sometimes I'm just able to get 1 video a week, but I'm really trying to get at least 2 videos every single week. So just in case you guys don't want to miss any of my videos, don't forget to just click on the little bell because it will notify you. And I know that some of you really are here just to support me, and you guys have no idea. Like you guys have no idea how much I really truly appreciate all of the love and all of your support and all of your comments, and just the fact that, you know, you guys say, you know, it doesn't matter if the foundation it's here late, we're still gonna watch it, girl. I mean, that makes me so happy. You guys have no clue what it does to me. So, you know, it fuels me up to continue on. One thing that I do that I really want to stop is just comparing myself to others. Everyone here, they have a space, and everyone is going to grow different. So I really need to stop like beating on myself. Like seriously, I just need to stop thinking that, you know, I'm not worthy of being here, because I am. And not only that, I absolutely love doing this. This is my passion. This is something that I absolutely adore doing. The whole filming, playing with makeup, talking about makeup. I mean, nobody gets it except you guys. You guys that are searching for those YouTube channels that has to do with makeup reviews, just hearing people talk about makeup. You know, you guys are the only ones that get it. And even though I have 3 sisters and they absolutely love me and support what I do, they don't know what we know. They don't have that passion for makeup like we do, and I can never quit. Like if I don't have anyone to talk about makeup, I'm just gonna be super sad. Because yes, it's makeup, it's super silly, but it makes me feel so awesome, and it just makes me feel so passionate, and that's something that I can never give up. So for that reason and that reason alone, I can never stop doing YouTube. I am using my Givenchy powder just because I love this powder so much, and it just works so well with my skin. But I am going to just add a little bit of glowiness to my skin using this Armani powder, which I love so much. I just clean my brushes, so yay for that. And this powder just brings your face back to life by giving it a little bit of glow and just not being so mattified, but at the same time setting your makeup is so good. I love this powder so much. It is so good. Another thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about is the amount of makeup and new releases. I can't keep up with it. I am getting overwhelmed, and I'm just going to buy whenever I can new makeup, especially the ones that I want to review. So there's a couple of brands here that I definitely dedicate to my channel, which is Pat Mcgrath and Natasha Denona and Charlotte Tilbury as well. But I do want to make sure that I cover all of my bases. So I'm trying to look into brands that are inexpensive as well, so drugstore brands as well. So I feel like I'm new to that when it comes to drugstore, just because I have like really stepped away from it. So I am trying to find what's good. At the end of the day, it's still money. So even if it's drugstore, it's still money that I'm going to be investing into my channel. And just buying new makeup, whether it's $5 or $50, is still money that I need to spend. So I need to make sure that I don't go crazy and just buying absolutely everything. So with that being said, I'm trying to be a little bit more selective on the products that I'm going to be buying. You know, I wish that I can afford to buy all of the makeup, but I have to be realistic with myself, and I can, especially now that I just added a drugstore back into my channel. And of course, at the end of the day, this channel is also for you. So if you guys are interested in me reviewing any particular product, you guys can tag me on Instagram, or you can just message me on Instagram, and that way we can just start creating that relationship, because I do see you guys as a friend. Like I told you, you guys are just, you know, people that I can talk to about something that really interests us together, which is makeup, and just talk about it, vent about it, complain about it, and love about it. If that makes sense. Let me add a little bit of blush, and this is the blush that I wanted to use, which is a new to me, to my collection. It was from Fenty Beauty and it was on sale, so that is the reason why I got it. But it is a cream blush. I hope that it doesn't mess up my base, so let's hope for the best. I am going to use this brush right here, which is from Luxie. I'm gonna do both of them, just gonna mix them up a little bit. And it's gonna go, oh my goodness, yes. All right, so you see how the blush is really nice in pink. It actually goes with what we have in our crease, and that is how I try to match my blushes to my crease. Oh my goodness, how beautiful. Okay, let me just not bring it in too much, and it did not mess up my base at all. All right, I will link this product down below, and like everything else that I'm going to be using, just in case you guys are interested. I am impressed. I'm super happy that I used it today. Let's go ahead and move on to something that is currently sold out everywhere. This one is the Rare Beauty, and I do have mine in the shade Accelerate. This is how the highlighter looks like. It feels so nice and smooth on your hands, and look at that, that is so much reflection. So let's go ahead and just add a little bit of it to the highest points of my cheeks. And even, I mean, I'm trying to be really light-handed, and it just gave me so much glow. I'm just going to tap it a little bit and bring it down a notch. Wow, that is gorgeous. That is gorgeous. I mean, you cannot deny that. I'm going to use this right here in the inner corner of my eye and just bring it in a little bit. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah. That is so pretty. You know what? I feel like the green on this eye right here is not as poppy. So let me go ahead and just add a little bit more. All right, guys. So I went ahead and did my brows off camera. I'm actually using this one right here on this brow, which is the brow glue from NYX. And I'm comparing it to the Patrick Ta. I'm actually comparing it right now on TikTok. If you guys are interested, you can definitely follow me on TikTok as well. Just because I do like little comparisons like that. I'm trying to do a little bit more everywhere, just to make sure that I am covering all of my bases as a beauty content creator. But yeah, I can definitely see that this one is a little bit more shiny than this one right here, which is the Patrick Ta. There's no shine to it. This one reminds me a lot of the Anastasia Beverly Hills, the brow freeze, but it actually works so much better because my brows stay on place like so much better. That's why I wanted to compare it to the Patrick Ta, because the Patrick Ta is also a very long wearing, but I want to see which one does better. But yeah, so I am going to be adding this mascara, which is the CoverGirl Lash Blast Volume Mascara, and this mascara is absolutely stunning. I haven't had it in my possession in such a long time. Like, I haven't purchased this mascara in years, and I remember absolutely loving it. Actually getting compliments on my lashes when wearing it. I don't know why I actually stopped using this mascara, because it is absolutely stunning. Like, I don't even have to recurl my lashes, which is such a big deal for me, because with every mascara I always have to recurl my lashes, and with this one, which is waterproof, I don't have to, and I am so happy about that. I mean, look at that. That is insane. All right, guys, so here is the final look. You can see super colorful, and this is the way that I am going to go and pick up on my kids. Like I've mentioned from the beginning, the face, the skin is looking absolutely beautiful. But maybe with this foundation, you do have to be a little bit more specific on the products that you use. Let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think about this look. Do you guys like the super colorful eyeshadows? By the way, my first impressions when it comes to the little palette from Mcgrath is just absolutely stunning. I absolutely love how pigmented they are. Yes, these shades right here are metallic and shimmer, but you can still use it on the crease. It really is not emphasizing any of the texture that I do have on my eyelid, so it is a really nice, beautiful quality. The highlighter, I can't stress it enough how gorgeous it is, so I do hope that they bring it back in stock. I am in love with the blush. I think it is so beautiful. But yeah, that is it for this video. Thank you so much for being here. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel if you have not already, and I will see you next time. Bye.